So let's start off this week, Jordan. I went all the way back to the 1980s, and I watched a bunch of movies from the 1980s that I've always wanted to watch, that or rewatch in some instances. And so my first movie was a movie called Weird Science.
You know, it's not a bad idea.
What?
Making a girl. Actually making a girl.
This is Wyatt and Gary.
I'd give her Wamdigious mammary glands.
Something's about to change their world. Something out of this world.
She's alive! Alive!
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
It's all in the name of science. Weird science.
Da-da-da-da!
Jordan, have you heard of Weird Science?
I mean, other than from you when you have mentioned it to me over the course of you watching it, the name sounds familiar. Was that a John Cusack's one?
Not John Cusack, John Hughes.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Then yes, I have because it was mentioned in Ready Player One.
Oh, okay. Yes, he absolutely would have mentioned it in Ready Player One. Yes, I think he does. Yeah, man. Okay.
Not in like great specific details, but like there's a point where they're on a planet which is a bunch of John Hughes stuff, and it's one of the things that they mentioned.
So the plot of Weird Science is two, and this is important, 15-year-old boys with this is a movie that this was in the 80s when we thought computers could do anything. So they hack into a government computer and
one of the characters is Robert Downey Jr., I believe, right?
Yes. Well, one of the bully characters is Robert Downey Jr.
We'll get
there.
See, that's why I remember that. It wasn't Ready Player One. It was Ready Player Two. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'll tell you about it later.
It's Tooth Gap Robert Downey Jr. I think I sent a video to you of him. He's got a massive tooth gap. It barely looks like him. It's super weird. But it's about two guys who are kind of this is the 1980s, so we didn't know, but they're incels basically. Guys, losers who can't get girls, and they while sad one night hook up a doll to their computer, which they hack into a supercomputer and wear bras on their head while trying to design the perfect woman.
Gary? By the way, why are we wearing bras on our heads?
Ceremonial.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
And they accidentally create a woman whose name is escaping me. Lisa. I think her name is Lisa. I'm going to call her Lisa. And if I get the name wrong, someone can correct me. Pretty sure it's Lisa. And she is basically a magic genie woman. It's not really made exceptionally clear as to whether she's an adult woman or not. That becomes important later. And she is trying to make these boys feel confident. And she's got magic powers. So she can summon anything and create anything out of nothing. So she can she at one point puts them in suits and creates a fancy car and takes them out to a speakeasy bar or whatever, and they hang out with a bunch of black guys and get drunk. And he is 15. It's very important to remember that. And so after the night of drinking, she takes him back and tries to have sex with him, the 15-year-old. And he can't because he passes out. And then the next morning, she tries to have sex with him again. And she says to him, just so you know, this is affecting your sex life.
Please.
I don't know why. I mean, it's seriously affecting your sex life.
He's 15, Jordan. And then at one point they go to the mall, and she goes up to one of the clerks and says, as a thing of lingerie, bra and panties, and is like, do you think that this would turn on a 15-year-old boy?
If you were a 15-year-old boy, would these turn you on?
I think so too. I'll take one. Do you have a bra to match that? Something in leather or rubber or barbed wire?
Give me a break.
And the lady...
Justin, all I can say is it was the 80s. It was okay back then.
Jordan, does this movie sound like it's aged badly to you yet?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It sounds like a real big situation.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's absolutely a real big situation where it's like, it's the 1980s. Evidently, our idea of consent in the 1980s
Was different.
And there's a point where she kisses him for like a long time.
I'm not gonna hurt you, you silly thing. I mean, your lips, they feel like rigor mortis have set in. Why don't you try and relax a little bit? I'm only kissing you.
I wasn't expecting you to kiss me. I mean, I was just, I wasn't,
That was better. Want to try it again?
If you don't mind. I mean, yes, please. Yeah.
You sure you're only 15?
I'll be 16 in June.
You made me. You control me.
Like a long time. And like, I don't know if the actor was a minor, but the character definitely is. Definitely is a minor. It's very bizarre. And the one thing that I couldn't help but think when I was watching it was, I can't believe we've never remade this. Like whenever I say that, people always assume I mean like into a good movie. I just mean at all. Like, and so when I was reading about it, they did. Because I was like, why did they never try to make this into like you know, like in 2001, the mid 2000s when we used to watch
when they did RoboCop,
or like the A-Team, or like the Wikipedia article I read said that it was going to be made by the people who made 21 Jump Street, and I was like, yes,
that doesn't surprise me.
Right, that absolutely tracks, and I'm like, okay, yeah. I could totally make this today, and I could make it less icky. Number one, age him up to so he's 17. Oh, yeah, and the big.
That's still icky.
Well, hold on, because the big plot, the big part of the plot is centered around Lisa wants them to have a party, and they don't want to have a party because they don't want to get in trouble. He doesn't want to have a party because he doesn't want to get in trouble. And so she talks him into having a party, and she goes to meet the parents of one of the guys, and she is very clearly an adult, and he's a teenager, and she's saying really concerning things about how they're gonna drunk and have a bunch of sex, and they're like, yeah, no, and then
not gonna happen,
and then yeah, in order to give them confidence, because she creates the party, whatever, and they're hanging out in the bathroom because they're so anxious, and she's like, yeah, clearly in retrospect that wasn't a good plan. So she like conjures a bunch of mutants to attack the party so that they can fight back against the mutants and stop them.
This sounds like the funny enough, the way I don't know if it is, but the way you're describing it sounds like I talked about it during the Disney Channel original movie episode, but the one with Kate Segal.
Oh, smart. Yes, it's sort of, kind of, except for she is a fully independent person. That's the only, and she's not a robot. She I don't know what she is. Nobody doesn't explain exactly what she is. She's like a fairy. She's magic almost, but created with science. It's very weird. Yeah, it's very weird. Accurate name. But no. So the big plot of this is that she wants to have this party. So what I would do is I would make it so same deal. He's 17. She's still trying to go after him, but he keeps saying no on whatever, for whatever reason. He keeps saying no, turning her down, and the major climax of this could be the party is his 18th birthday party, because the other part of this is obviously there's a love interest, that a girl he's into that he gets together with at the end, and she leaves. So you can still do that. He's 17. He's turning 18. So it's at the very least a little less icky, a little less weird. Like, at least he's like legally an adult. Like, it's still weird. It still has that element of being weird. But or a full bore, you just make him 18, or you just make him full bore.
Either
18.
that, or in some way you age her down so she's 18 and he's 17 or something, some way like that.
It only really works when because the whole bit is she is almost like a mentor figure to them. So her being an adult is kind of a major component to their relationship, or her being a more experienced person. So like, even if you did it where it takes place in college and he's a nerd and he's a socially awkward nerd who hangs out at home every Friday night, it still works. He doesn't need to be 15 is the point for the humor in this to work. Like, you could almost do like I talked about Jennifer Lawrence and the one where she tries to bang a nerd. But if you do something kind of like that, where like, yeah, he's like a 19-year-old, 20-year-old guy, and yeah, I don't know, you make it so the machine's 25, then it becomes less weird, then it works. Like, this is definitely one of those ones you could make today, make it a bit more R-rated, because there's no boobs, there's no nudity, there's no sex jokes, it's really like there's cursing.
I mean, there is a sex joke. There's one where she's trying to have sex with a 15-year-old boy and she wants to buy lingerie.
I should say there's no overly dirty sex jokes. Like, there's no nude sex jokes, I should say.
Okay, that's different. That's fair.
Hey there, everybody. Have you seen Weird Science? Do you agree? Has this movie aged just really badly? Just so unbelievably badly? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you would like to hear the full podcast that this video is from, our 1980s, 90s special, you can click the box on the left. Or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, you click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. Or you could just leave us a like. That helps us out too. We will see you all in the next video.